going on, folks? Fugazi TV, man on Black. Check it in. And today we're talking about BLM, Black Lives Matter. So one of my slogans for BLM is here to save the day. They make millions, but won't give you away. They ain't giving nothing away, bro. I remember it was, I think it was last year. Could be wrong. Don't hold me to that. But I think one of the co-founders of BLM, I think she bought a house with a guest house in California. I think she bought 2 properties in California. Could be 3. Don't hold me to that. But I know it was 2. And she bought another house in the Bahamas next to Tom Cruise. She's living out that Kanye West lyric. She said, when he said, I bought a house near TC live, but that's Tom Cruise. Whatever you accused, hey. Man, she bought a house near Tom Cruise. Now, and I think she bought another house somewhere in I forgot. It could have been out east or Midwest. I forget. But I know it was like 4 or 5 properties. And, I was like, okay, well, since this is news, eventually she's probably going to have to give the houses up or maybe face some kind of jail time, because you can't mess with the police. You know what I mean? But yeah, nothing happened. Nothing happened. She didn't get. I think the biggest thing that happened was they wanted her to step down as they wanted to step down as the face of BLM or something like that. I mean, she could still be running BLM for all we know. Because I think I was reading an article today and they was trying to figure out who was running BLM. And they couldn't find no leadership. They don't know who's running it. So technically, she could be running BLM for all we know. It could have just been, something they just put in your face, telling you, yeah, she has to step down. She stepped down, but really stepped down. A lot of companies do that. They tell the founder or whoever's the head person, yeah, step down, but they'll give them some kind of other role, or maybe not just show their face a lot. Still involved somehow. And that brought me up to another thing, because that's speculation if she's working, if she's still a leader or not. But one lady I used to work with, she told me something that was very interesting and odd. I would send her emails, and then like for a few days later, I would be like, hey, did you finish the task? And she would tell me, no, I didn't finish any tasks. I'm like, well, why didn't you finish it? I sent you an email. Well, she told me, well, yeah, I never got the email. I never saw it. So I never got it. And I was like, what the hell is she telling me? At the time, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this? What's she telling me? But logically, when I started thinking of, through it, days past after she told me this, I realized, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Like, let's say somebody sends you food. You didn't see it. So you never got it. It don't matter if they put it in the fridge. Don't matter if they put it in front of your door. It doesn't matter. Like, if I didn't see it, I never got it. It really, and truly, logically, that kind of makes sense. Like, if I didn't see it, I never got it. And then we would go through the emails, and of course, it was there. And then she's like, oh, okay, well, I never got it. Well, yeah, the email's there, but she didn't see it, so she never got it. Oh, man, it's crazy. So BLM is stacking up money. And I always wondered how, people that support these organizations, like, how could they continue to, support these organizations time after time after time after time? like, okay, yeah, we're starting this organization to better the treatment of blacks or whites or Asians or aliens or Martians. We're starting these organizations to help these people. Cool. Now, logically, you would say, well, this organization is starting to help these people to figure out if they're doing a good job or not. You look at the people. Did their situation get better? Yes. Then this organization was successful. I mean, that's fair, right? I think that's fair. You look at them, and if they are the same or in a worse situation, then you would say, well, that organization failed. It's fair. And even with advancing, you would have to ask, well, how far did how better the situation got? If it only got, marginally better, you would have to equate, okay, how much effort was put into the organization, how much manpower, how much money, how many years, blah, blah, blah. And then to see, well, if we had this organization for 100 years, we've raised over $3 trillion for marginal results, we would say, hey, there's something wrong here. We wasted all this time, all this manpower, all this money, and we only improved, a little bit. We have to then figure out, hey, what did we do? What can we do better? Well, you should have been doing this from the beginning. You don't wait 100 years to see, hey, we only made a marginal difference. You should have probably been looking at it like 2 years out, 4 years out, 5 years out to be like, hey, we're not really doing anything. So I think we need to change our approach. But anyway, I digress. Because, a lot of people with these companies, there's a lot of money. And there's a lot of ways, I'm figuring nobody went to jail. The founder didn't go to jail. So these things aren't illegal. They're not. So I'm thinking, why not do this? Because I work a 9 to 5. I work with programming. I program basically, and I can't be wrong. So there's a lot of stress that my program shoot out valid results. You know what I mean? Sometimes I review another programmer's work, and I have to make sure that whatever value that person gave me is the correct. It doesn't matter if she or he, has like 100 lines of code and I may have 2 lines of code, or they may have 2 lines of code, I have 100 lines of code. We have to get to the same result. Person gets 5 results, I have 5 results, and I have to compare that the results are the same. So, this is very stressful and stuff like that. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love problem solving, but it's stressful. And then you have someone that could say, hey, I am going to change your life. I'm fighting for you. I'm fighting for you. I'm fighting for you. And then they start an organization, racking millions of dollars, buy properties we would never think of buying. Unless, we were balling like that. We don't think about buying a house in the Bahamas. I take that back. I want to buy a house in the Bahamas next to Tom Cruise. I would buy a house in the Bahamas next to anybody, tell you the truth. You know what I mean? I was actually born in the Bahamas. This girl wasn't even born in the Bahamas. But anyway, that's another story. But we know we couldn't afford it. That's what I'm just trying to say. We know we couldn't afford it. But now you're a part of this organization, $1 million are coming in, and then, you start buying, all these properties, and yet not fulfilling your duties to the people you say you're going to help out. And you don't go to jail. And they don't take the properties away from you. And you probably stay at some kind of capacity to make, I'm pretty sure she's still getting paid. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure she's still getting paid. So why not do that instead of a 9 to 5 where you gotta stress out and make good money, but damn, you talking about thousands, we're talking about 100,000s to millions. You know what I mean? I'd rather the millions, and I ain't going to jail. And that brings me to one of the sayings of the famous black pastor, Pastor David Manning. Man, what's wrong with y'all niggas, man? What's wrong with y'all niggas, man? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all believe in these people telling y'all, yo, we gonna change your life, baby. Just give me some money, man. Just give me some money. They don't do nothing. Your life is still the same. These people racking up millions of dollars, buying, banging cribs. Oh man, that's funny, man. We're gonna save you. We're gonna change your life. Give me your money. Yeah. Hey, make sure you close on the house in the Bahamas next to Tom Cruise. Yeah. No. They're asking for 15 million. No. Give them 16. Give them 16. 16 million. It's fine. Just get it for the fun. We got it. Yeah. All the other people that, I'm supposed to be saving, they're sitting in donations. Yeah, don't worry. Just buy the house. We need the house in the Bahamas next to Tom Cruise, all right? But hey, my peoples, we love ya. We're fighting tooth and nails for ya. Tooth and nails for ya. Tooth and nails. Yeah. Hey, make sure I get the house with the guest house in front. Yeah, in California. Yeah. Nah, we don't want the house next to them. We want the next to the white people. But they're asking for 30 million. Man, we got it. We got it. 31. Why you always stressing about money? You're my realtor. Just get the house. Oh man, you believe these people? You stay in the same situation. They're sitting in beautiful homes. You're in trash. They're in luxury. Oh man. And another reason why I came up on here today, because I was reading an article not too long ago, and it says that BLM transferred a large amount of money to some kind of shell organization or something like that, and that shell organization purchased a Canadian mansion. So you telling me last year the founder bought like 5 houses. I think estimated over like 60 million or something like that. So they bought all these houses, and she had to step down because people were questioning, hey, why is she buying all these lavish, extravagant, properties while claiming that we're fighting for the people? It just didn't make sense, so she had to step down. Well, a year later, they bought another mansion. So did she, oh, you know what? I get it. I know what they're doing. It was 3 of them, right? It was 3 founders. They said, look, go ahead, you go first. You buy what you want. Okay? You buy what you want. When you're done with that, if we get any backlash, what we're going to do is, we're going to have you step down so we can keep moving. And then it's going to be her turn. And, she going to go next. She going to buy whatever she needs to buy. And then when the pressure get high, we're going to have you step down again. And then it's going to be my turn. Okay? It's going to be my turn. I ain't got no problem with this. Ain't no problem with that. I don't support them. She. I don't support them. It's you the one that got the problem. What's wrong with you niggas? What's wrong with you niggas? What's wrong with you niggas? You the one that support them. You the one that's giving them money out here. Making these people rich buying homes and you out here struggling. Joking. You struggling, your light bill cut off, your water is off. They driving around and Maybachs and Bentleys and Rolls Royces. Oh man. You just have to laugh at these things, man. You can't take these things serious. Like, you just look at it and be like, yo, okay, like, all right, let's talk about this. Listen, like, someone has to go and analyze, what kind of deal did I make here? Like, we know why they doing it. You know, we get why they're doing it. They're making money, of course. Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you do it? I've contemplated doing this. I've contemplated starting some kind of bull crap organization and then saying I'm going to save some money and rack up millions of dollars and buy me property. I'm shoot. I ain't stupid. I see what people are doing. I'm out here struggling. Man, I want an easy life. See what people are doing. So I don't blame them. Can't blame them. They after the bag. I blame people that support them. You know, I blame some of the people that support them because I don't think everybody that support them don't have money. Probably some people that support them could buy the same things that they're buying, but you know, they just believe in, I guess you still have to analyze it, bro. You still have to analyze it because, again, I have to say what impact did it have on the people you're saying you're going to help? If it has no impact on them, it didn't help. It should be dismantled, like done with. It should be done with. You know what I mean? You can't just promise me. Listen, man, if somebody promised you, hey, man, give me $1 million. I'm gonna build you a house. That's probably worth $2 million, okay? And they never build a house. Something's wrong, folks. Something went wrong. Now, I don't know where it went wrong, you know, but something went wrong. Now, if this person, you know, buys all, you know, cars and stuff like that, you know where the money went, but I'm saying something went wrong. Something had to go wrong. There's no house. Now, we could argue if they did build a house and it's worth $500,000 and the person told me it was going to be worth $2 million. You know, we could argue about that. You know, there's some kind of, you know, foolery within that as well. But, you know, at least you got a house. At least I got something. Oh, man, you're in the ghetto. You're around drug dealers. You're around death. You're around gun violence. You're around gangs. You're around all these things. Yeah. And you continue to support. Yeah, it's kind of something's not clicking, man. Now, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to say, how intelligent are these people? Because, you know, like George Bush said, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I mean, if you fool, you can't get fooled again. Something like that. He said something like that. You're just basically trying to say, hey, man, you can't be making the same mistakes over and over and over. Like, something's wrong. Like, you can't fool me again. Like I've already accounted that, yeah, you fooled me. So if you keep getting fooled, one has to look at thyself, I guess, or the self, whatever it is. Not an English professor, English major, but you have to say, well, what's wrong with me? Why keep falling for this? I know it's bad, I know it's wrong, but I keep falling for it. So that's my take on it. I mean, if you guys listen to this, I know I don't say it every time I post, but subscribe, like, share, do all that good thing, all those good things. But yeah, man, that's my 2 cents, folks. Peace.